Welcome back. Today we are making a pistachio eclair cake. Infused, of course. It's going to be the easiest cake you ever made. Perfect for back to school. So you teachers, give it to your students. Let them take a nice nap.
Can you specifically say you didn't want to do back to school jokes here?
Yeah.
You have an insane habit of incriminating yourself on film in a way.
All right, let's show the good people how to make this wonderful cake. And then we are going to fucking rub it all over each other's bodies. So
naked. Of course.
It's implied.
Of course.
$2.99.
I'm going to cut.
Thanks, Jeff Bezos.
Fuck you, Jeff Bezos.
Step one on our eclair cake is to mix your Jell-O and your milk. We got 2 packets of Jell-O. We're going to use pistachio. Typically, you want to use vanilla to make a traditional eclair, but we are nothing but untraditional.
We are non-traditional.
Drink water, you shrimp-postured son of a bitch. We're gonna mix this till it gets nice and thick. That's the wrong. I own this. This is mine. I have a whisk attachment, but we're here now. It's getting there, baby. Nice and thick. Jiminy Thicket. That's what they call me in high school. Scrape the bottom. Let's give it one little tiny more a mix. Delightful. Now that we've got the consistency of a mustard nipple. All right, this is done. Easy. Now we've got our Cool Whip, thawed, of course. And we don't want to add any extra air, so we're gonna fold this in nice. So it's one homogenized color. Just nice little folds. Now this is gonna be our delicious eclair filling. You know what I say? If it's for me, it's for me.
Yeah, you do say that a lot. Usually about stuff that's not for you, though.
Wow, look at this beautiful color.
Colonizer!
No. I am the proud grandson of immigrants, okay? Beautiful. Let's get a little taste. I love pistachio. I have one tattooed on me. It's layer time. This smells so good. I feel like a polar bear.
You got a little bit on your chin beard.
You know, the best type of sunscreen is lard, beef tallow, any sort of animal fat. It won't cause cancer, like sunscreen.
You gotta be like the ancient Egyptians. Smear beef tallow all over you.
That's how I keep this glistening reflection. And why kids and dogs love me.
You are bronzed and meaty.
So,
You're like a strong Nero thing going
a little bit
on
about,
here.
ooh, I like Nero.
Yeah, I bet you do.
His horse was crowned a god, you know? Well, I mean, he did it, but still, counts. It counts. Anyway, this episode is brought to you by Nero. Burning it down since 12 AD. Told you this cake is really easy. Now we're just going to assemble the layers. It's going to be graham cracker, pudding, graham cracker, pudding. Easy. Easy peasy. I got a lot of broken graham crackers. You don't have to worry about spraying the pan here, whatever this thing is. What we want to do is layer these up. Then we're going to let it sit in the fridge for like 4 hours so these graham crackers get like a little soggy. You know, it's not enough that everything costs 1,000 times more. It's got to be 1,000 times shittier too. Damn it, Nabisco. You've caused these problems too. You want
What an angel.
tiny little morsel for my tiny little friend.
I don't know that either one of us is tiny, except in the ways that we don't want to be.
You want to use only half of your frosting now because we're going to use half of it later. And you just want to do a nice, I have like a little leveler. I have the right tools. I'm just a little too elevated to care. They're here for the therapy and dating advice.
Nobody's here for dating advice from you.
I got good dating advice.
You do not say.
You want to bet?
Yes.
All right. Now you tell me if this is good dating advice. If you're dating somebody with a pet, every time they leave the room, give their dog or cat a little treat, but say your name when you give them the treat. So every time their pet hears your name, they think they're getting a treat. So if they talk about you when you're not around, their dog or cat will get excited and they'll be like, oh my God, my dog must really love them. And that is how you win over hearts and minds naturally without any manipulation whatsoever. Just spray a little spray catnip on the bottom of your pants so they'll just rub up against your leg and they'll be like, oh my God, my cat never does this. You're like, you're damn right, baby. That's because I'm Snow White or someone sexier.
Snow White's kind of sexy.
Fine. All right, layer 2, graham cracker. Now we're making our funny frosting. This is where all of our jazz cactus is going to be housed. We got 1 stick of funny butter, a little sizzle. Nice. We want to get this melted, and then we're going to add our cocoa. I got a lot of wrist action going. I feel like a real girl.
Is there a masturbation joke coming?
No. Do you know how many men told me to get back in the kitchen this month? Probably not enough, honestly.
Get in there. What are you doing?
So we're going to let this melt. We're going to add our cocoa. We're going to stir it in and take it off the heat. But you should be at a nice low medium. You don't need much for butter to melt. Now that all the butter has been melted, get this a nice mix. And once it's mixed in, we're going to turn off the heat. I'm bringing the heat.
You are the heat, some would say.
That's right, baby. Some would also say I'm like a polar bear. Polar bears can smell a seal through 3 feet of ice. And that's where our similarities begin in it. So we're gonna turn off this heat now. We're gonna let it cool. Wow, I am Augustus Gloop. This is a chocolatey river that I would like to unalive in.
You literally want to unalive in every river.
Just fill me up, chocolate daddy.
Chocolate daddy.
Now we're gonna add our powdered sugar and milk. We're gonna go a little bit of powdered sugar, a little bit of milk. We wanna finish with the milk. This should be off the heat now, should be cooling up a little bit. A nice thick frosting brewing. So let's get a portion of this in there. We'll flip-a-doodle-doo.
Flipper-doodle. I wish that was more moist.
It's going to be, don't worry. Don't rush me, big boy. You cannot rush the genius that is the Eclair frosting.
You cannot rush the genius that is Tunea Volute.
That's right. And we've got, oh, look at that. Beautiful Eclair. This is the difference between doing it over the heat. Look how thick and beautiful this is. It's very pourable, even. Gonna go with a little vanilla extract. That should loosen it up nice. If you need to add a little extra milk, you can. If you're salty like us, throw a little salt in here. We're gonna put a little rock salt on top, a little finishing salt. Oh, look how gorgeous that is, dude. Let's pour this right on top. We love salt, Evan. Tell them why.
Because it's delicious. What do you mean? Why do I need more of a reason?
No, that's not the reason.
I don't know. Flavor contrast, accentuates things. What do you want?
It's because we're salty bitches. Now we got some leftover grams. We're gonna go just nice on top here. Fridge, 4 hours or overnight. We want the graham crackers to get soggy. We want this funky frosting to get hard. But look, it's already, even at the room temp, we're using chemistry, science. And we're not even
Doctors.
or sober.
Not really.
We're not chefs. We're not doctors. We just play one on TV.
Is this TV?
4 hours minimum overnight is best. Come back tomorrow. That's misleading. You're going to be here still. We're not good. We're going in the fridge. We're going to cover it first, but we're going in the fridge. We left this in the fridge for 4 hours. We've hardened our shell. And there's probably a metaphor somewhere in there, you know?
Let people in.
Sometimes you want to get lost, but really, you just want to be found. Now, let's welcome the only man I know to walk into a gay bar and not get hit on.
I mean, they're intimidated by me. That's the only
My
explanation.
favorite bear.
My favorite Teddy Weddy.
All right, so all of the...
What's happening?
all
Where
the good stuff
have you
is in
put the
chocolate.
cactus?
The cactus is in the chocolate.
Cactus in the chocolate.
The bear is sticky with honey.
How many grandmas is this one?
This is, I don't know. Lost track today.
You know, you created the grandma scale and then have just...
It's not a very...
No follow through. I'm gonna eat this.
There's no conversion chart, so look, I don't know. Yeah, you insulted me all day about this.
It's delicious. You are still a bastard. You can really taste that funny butter in there.
It's oleaginous, if you will.
Oleaginous. I just want a little bit more of this.
Yeah, the pudding's safe.
Pudding, it's all safe and delicious.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I do want more. Creamy and
It's like
crunchy.
that cup of dirt, almost.
Your back is so sweaty.
Thanks. From carrying you around everywhere, you know?
Oh yeah, you're carrying me. That's the
Please,
fucking dynamic we
Get
have.
back behind.
That's an accurate description.
Take it easy. You can make it in 15 minutes. Make it the day before. Let it set overnight. It is absolutely wonderful. It's probably one of the easiest things we'll make on the channel. And we did it for you.
Because we love you.
Because we have a definite feeling of regret
About our choices.
that you pay attention to us. We apologize profusely.
Stay away.
Yeah, you should not be watching us and making this stuff because, God forbid, I get any more power than I already have. But
Run while you can. Run away. Run.
what's for next week? Well, that graham cracker, that bottom one is like,
It's a real power bottom, huh?
You know, when you're a kid and your dad says he's going to take you for ice cream, but really he's going to throw your soccer trophy in a lake because you didn't play good enough? This makes it better. Stop laughing. That's a real story. See you next week.
Jesus Christ, man. Take it to your therapist just one fucking time. My God. These people just want to know how to make the cake.
Oh, you got